Right now, what does it mean to be human? You ever ask yourself that question? Well, it's the fundamental question author Steve Bates asks in his brand new book, Castle of Sands. Steve's joining us right now today to talk about the process of writing his book and what readers can expect when they take a gander at it. Good morning to you, sir. How you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
Hey, so what inspired you to write this book? Is it all the talk about AI and robots taking over?
That was a big motivation. But in addition, I was sort of motivated by a bit of history. We have a civilization that we are very proud of, but civilizations tend to be very fragile. I mean, we know from going to school that the Romans and the Greeks and the ancient Egyptians, they all had fabulous societies, and they were absolutely positive that they were going to last for forever, pretty much. But now that we're facing the prospect at some point of artificial intelligence surpassing humans in intelligence and all the other dangers we have with nuclear proliferation and so on, we can't be absolutely positive that our civilization will survive, and we need to think about how we can keep ourselves as a species surviving and thriving. And one way may be going into space, establishing a colony on another planet, and
Starting over?
ensuring that basically we're still around.
Are we trying to start over or just continuing the population in another space?
Well, we always try to continue our population. We have a strong desire to see our species dominate everything, whether it's this planet, another planet, the whole galaxy, you name it. But as we enter the age of AI, we really have to kind of think about not only what AI is going to look like, but what humans are going to look like. We have already, seen on a regular basis people kind of augmenting their bodies, either out of desire or necessity, with machinery. People have artificial limbs. They get implants of all sorts to even in their brains that can begin to help them use limbs that were not functional just months ago. But at the same time, artificial intelligence is advancing in a manner and at a rate that we can't really be sure about. We know that it's getting stronger, but there may come a day when it surpasses us, and that day might be a little sooner than some people think. So we need to think about what the world is going to look like 10, 20, 50, 100 years from now, assuming we're still around and haven't, been able to venture elsewhere.
Steve, thanks a lot. Hey, where can we find out more about you and your career? What's next? I know you used to work at Washington Post, and you're now a big-time author. Where can we find out more from you about your career?
Okay, my website is stevebateswriter.com. My book, Castle of Sand, is on Amazon, and between those two and book reads, I'm all over the place.
Steve, that's great. Great to have you on. Your book sounds fascinating. Hope you sell millions of them. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a good weekend.